Hey there, Austin. Great job with that second place finish in Austin. How motivating was it to have that great top 5 finish here in COTA?
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was good. From last year in the Truck Series, winning at Watkins Glen, it built my confidence a lot going forward on road course racing. I've always loved road course racing. I've always thought that I can get around a road course fairly decent. I knew that there was areas I needed to work on as a driver to be a little better, and that last restart there, I was trying like heck to get by the 16 because I knew AJ, if he could get out front, it was going to be hard to run with. We were kind of matching him pace for pace. It seemed like our car took 2 laps, maybe 3 laps to kind of get going and settled in, and that kind of let him build that gap. And then I think he was just kind of managing the gap at that point. I don't know how hard he was driving there, but it looked like he was just kind of cruising. So. All in all, it was a solid effort for RCR, the whole organization, Global being on board. Our Chevy Camaro was fast all day. There's a few things that I think we can work on to be a little bit better next time. Just kind of getting off of first gear corners like Ford Drive, I just kind of would slip the right rear pretty bad. So I don't know if that's something I'm doing in the cockpit. It's something that we need to work on as a group, just kind of getting a little more drive off the corner. But all in all, a solid day. Congrats to AJ and those guys. We were so close. It just goes to show we can run with them. We just need to be that little bit better.
So on a track like this and with someone like AJ, at what point does his experience just kind of tip the scales?
Yeah, so I think he was really good at firing off really fast, and we wasn't able to do that. And I don't know if that was a little bit car, a little bit me, him knowing that on a restart he could drive a little bit deeper into corners, or what the deal was. I'm going to go back and watch some film, and I think he had an in-car cam, so probably go back and watch his in-car cam and just see things he might have been doing different. But all in all, like I said, solid effort for us. I don't know how many people kind of view me as a road course guy, so it's always sweet to come out here and put on a show and run up front. I thought we had a fast car all day. We were just missing a little bit. I think, like I said, a little bit driver, maybe a little bit car. If we could kind of put that together, I think we could have been there fighting for the win.
So for 2 years at COTA, what's your takeaway from what this type of racing is supposed to be?
It's been really cool. There's a lot of, so for it to be a big track, there's not a ton of passing zones. Where we were really good at today was through the S's and kind of 7, 8, 9, and those really aren't a ton of passing zones there. So it made it harder for us to pass under green flag conditions. Areas that we wasn't as good were kind of the big passing zones. So I think that's something we can work on a little bit better on some of these big passing zone areas. But I thought this track was cool. You really have to be mindful of the off-limits stuff, because there was a few times I thought I was really close to being off track, through the S's especially. So it's just kind of one of those characteristics of the track.
I don't know if you know, both Burton and Clements got called for that in the last 5 laps.
Yeah, so my spotter came over the radio right when they said that, and he was like, hey, we only got 2 or 3 to go. Make sure you're staying on track. The last thing you need is a pass-through penalty if you're going off track. So my lap time slowed down a little bit because I was a little more mindful of that, because I knew it was going to take AJ having a big moment and almost wrecking it or missing a downshift or something for us to get him. So I kind of was just kind of in, not ride mode, but just kind of in a rhythm and not just overdriving the car.
There's, like I said, you won at Daytona and you finished second here. 2 pretty diverse tracks. How do you, feel yourself as a championship contender going forward, especially going into Phoenix?
Well, I don't think you can count us out. We definitely got to be better at Phoenix as a whole organization. When we went to Phoenix a few weeks ago, I, myself, and Sheldon Creed, we struggled there. Just as a group, I don't know how much of it could have been a little bit what the driver's doing and a little bit of what the organization as a whole brought setup-wise. But we do have some work there. But in saying that, I think we're definitely a huge underdog, which I love it. I love being the underdog. People don't really take me too serious. It seems like everybody thinks that I can be pushed around and that I can't get the job done. But we ran second today on a road course, so I think that kind of solidifies that we can get the job done at RCR.
There were 6 RCR affiliated cars in the top 10.
Yep.
How are you feeling about where RCR as an organization is right now?
I think they're just getting better and better each and every week. I think that as a group, with RCR and Colleague, I think sky's the limit. I think we're bringing really fast Chevy Camaros right now. We just need to tidy a few things up, and we'll start winning races again. We ran second the last 2 weekends in a row. All that does is build momentum. It builds confidence, and if we just keep having these finishes and keep building that confidence, the wins will keep coming.